As far as the crime world is concerned, El Chapo is one name that stands out, striking fear into the hearts of many. El Chapo was a man whose audacity knows no bounds, a legend whose life reads like a Hollywood thriller. Behind the scenes of his mind-boggling drug cartel, Joaquín El Chapo Guzmán Loera, the former leader of the Sinaloa Cartel, left an indelible mark on the criminal landscape. Known for his cunning, ruthlessness, and daring acts, El Chapo was a modern-day outlaw with a trail of chaos and intrigue. From audacious prison breaks to hidden tunnels that span borders, El Chapo's life is a wild ride through the underworld of crime. Join us as we unravel the mystery of El Chapo, exploring the 10 craziest things this notorious criminal mastermind has done. Number 10. The Spy Master. Every organization, even criminal ones, relies on technology, and the Sinaloa Cartel had its own IT specialist, Christian Rodriguez. However, what sets Rodriguez apart is his innovative technological solutions to many of El Chapo's issues. As the IT specialist of the cartel, Rodriguez helped El Chapo keep an eye on the activities of his wife and mistresses. The tech guy secretly installed spyware on the phones of El Chapo's lovers, giving El Chapo unfettered access to their private lives. He could track their movements, read their text messages, eavesdrop on their phone conversations, and even activate their phone cameras remotely to spy on them in real time. Following the crackdown on the cartel, Rodriguez was promptly arrested, and he decided to cooperate with the FBI, using his extensive knowledge to provide them with valuable information. He revealed that El Chapo was a paranoid man who wanted to keep an eye on the activities of his mistresses. This unconventional method of spying showcased the extent to which the notorious drug lord was willing to go to maintain control and ensure his dominance. The illicit access granted El Chapo a vantage point that only intensified his paranoia and amplified his command over those closest to him. Number 9. The Underground Machine. El Chapo had an extensive empire, and he constructed unusual pathways that would enable him to monitor them. These hidden passageways offered a glimpse into the vastness of his criminal operation, but a particular escape truly showcased El Chapo's audacity and resourcefulness. During a surprise visit by the DEA to one of El Chapo's safe houses, El Chapo knew that if he didn't act fast, he would be in danger, so he fled to the bathroom and entered the bathtub. The DEA agents thought they had him cornered. Unknown to them, he had a tunnel down the tub. With no time to waste, El Chapo and his lover ventured into the darkness of the muddy tunnel, naked. For over an hour, they waded through the sewer system of Culiacan, facing the filth and stench that enveloped them. Their determination and desperation propelled them forward until they emerged triumphantly from the underground labyrinth into a drainage canal. They had successfully evaded capture once again. The extent of El Chapo's empire becomes evident when we consider that over 60 underground tunnels were discovered between the United States and Mexico. El Chapo was willing to go to any length to elude the forces seeking to bring them to justice. Number 8. The Prison Assassin. Miguel Angel Martinez, widely known as El Gordo, was a trusted companion and right-hand man to El Chapo during the 1980s and 90s. However, their partnership dramatically ended when Martinez found himself behind bars. Fearing that his former ally might be divulging sensitive information to the authorities, El Chapo came up with an audacious plan to silence him. El Chapo staged a chilling plot within the confines of the Mexico City prison. He sent an assassin, accompanied by a brass band, to the facility. The band's menacing performance, centered around the theme of death, set the stage for the shocking turn of events. As the haunting melody filled the air, chaos erupted. A grenade was suddenly thrown into Martinez's prison cell. However, Martinez acted quickly. He sought refuge behind the only available shelter, the toilet. In a stroke of luck, the toilet shielded him from much of the shrapnel, ultimately saving his life. Martinez survived the brutal attack on his life. In the subsequent court proceedings, he recounted this gripping tale while testifying against his former boss, shedding light on the lengths El Chapo would go to protect his empire and maintain his control. Number 7. The Gift of Arms. El Chapo is known for his drug trade, but he's also deeply fascinated with weapons. It's reported that he had an extensive collection, including RPGs, a diamond-encrusted pistol, and a cache of assault rifles. It is even said that he and his family would fire these weapons during their vacations. El Chapo's enthusiasm for firearms extended to his desire to pass down this passion to his offspring. With the assistance of his IT specialist, Christian Rodriguez, the court gained access to El Chapo's personal text messages, providing a glimpse into his mindset. In a conversation with his wife, Emma Coronel Aispuro, El Chapo expressed his intentions to gift an AK-47 to their daughter. Although the exact age at which he envisioned his daughter handling a weapon remains unclear, it's evident that he aimed to instill in her a similar love for firearms. Number 6. The El Chapo Zoo. Surprisingly, it appears that incredibly wealthy and dangerous drug kingpins have a peculiar interest in zoos. Notorious figures like Pablo Escobar and El Chapo indulged their fascination by owning their own extravagant animal-filled parks. Pablo Escobar's zoo and amusement park, Hacienda Napoles, was an astonishing discovery located near Medellin, Colombia. The expansive estate boasted not only a zoo, but also an amusement park. Within its boundaries, visitors could find an assortment of exotic animals and enjoy various recreational activities. It was a testament to Escobar's opulent lifestyle and desire to create a personal paradise. Similarly, El Chapo, the famous drug lord, had his own zoo in Guadalajara. According to Martinez, the intended victim of the grenade attack, El Chapo's park was a magnificent property featuring a residence, a swimming pool, tennis courts, and of course, a zoo. The zoo reportedly housed a range of captivating creatures, including lions, tigers, and panthers. To move around in this estate, El Chapo had a train at his disposal, serving as his mode of transportation. The existence of these extravagant private zoos offers a glimpse into the extravagant and eccentric lifestyles led by these kingpins. It highlights their immense wealth and inclination to surround themselves with rare, majestic creatures. These zoos became symbols of power, displaying the ability of these criminals to shape their own worlds, even to the point of recreating natural habitats for their personal enjoyment. Number 5. Top-level bribes. During the late 2000s, Alex Cifuentes became the kingpin's personal assistant. However, his stunning revelation while testifying against his former boss truly sent shockwaves. Cifuentes claimed that Enrique Peña Nieto, the former president of Mexico, had accepted a jaw-dropping bribe of $100 million from El Chapo. Nieto vehemently denied these allegations, categorizing them as completely false and defamatory. Cifuentes, however, failed to present concrete evidence to substantiate his claims. Whether the accusations held any truth or not, it highlighted the persistent issue of reported governmental corruption in Mexico. The allegation of such a massive bribe involving a high-ranking official created speculation. It also eroded public trust in the country's governance. Mexico has long grappled with the challenge of combating corruption within its institutions, hindering progress and fostering a climate of suspicion. While the veracity of Cifuentes' statement remains uncertain, the incident serves as a stark reminder of the pervasive issue of corruption that plagues the Mexican political landscape. It underscores the need for continued efforts to promote transparency, accountability, and the rule of law to combat this deeply rooted problem. Number 4. The helicopter fraud. Jorge Cifuentes, the brother of El Chapo's personal assistant, a drug supplier and pilot, gave El Chapo a customized personal helicopter, valued at an estimated $1 million. Cifuentes and El Chapo's brother suggested that El Chapo learn to fly the helicopter so that he could make a quick escape if needed. However, fate had other plans. Tragically, another pilot connected with the cartel crashed the helicopter inside a hangar, causing irreparable damage and rendering the aircraft completely unusable. This unfortunate accident dashed any hopes of El Chapo mastering the art of flying, but the resourceful drug lord refused to accept defeat. Determined to turn the situation to his advantage, El Chapo and Cifuentes developed a scheme to recoup some of the losses. They decided to push the damaged helicopter off a cliff, effectively staging its destruction. This audacious act was done to claim the insurance money associated with the helicopter's destruction. While the exact outcome of their insurance claim remains undisclosed, this chapter in El Chapo's life is a testament to his ability to adapt and find alternative avenues to pursue his goals. Number 3. The Slaughterhouse. Located in Ciudad Juarez near the Mexico-Texas border, a slaughterhouse served as a gruesome disposal site for El Chapo's adversaries. This chilling establishment was managed by a notorious hitman named Antonio Marufo. The house is designed with white tiles, a specialized drainage outlet, and complete soundproofing, making it the perfect site for his wicked acts. According to the testimony of witness Edgar Galvan in court, this scary room was where El Chapo orchestrated his victim's demise. The precise location of this kill room and the harrowing number of individuals who met their tragic fate within its confines remains shrouded in mystery. Number 2. Hands-on leader. Notorious for his hands-on approach, El Chapo does not shy away from getting his hands dirty, literally and figuratively. One harrowing incident illustrates this chilling aspect of his character. El Chapo subjected a rival cartel member to unimaginable torment, binding him tightly and subjecting him to the horrible stench of his own burning flesh. Once the sadistic act was complete, El Chapo coldly ended the man's suffering with a gunshot before ordering him to be buried. In another disturbing account, El Chapo unleashed brutal violence upon 2 rival cartel members. This time he chose a tree branch as his weapon. He mercilessly beat the helpless victims, inflicting grave injuries upon them. To further make their lives horrible, the battered men were strapped onto ATVs' backs and transported to the site of a large bonfire, where they were fatally shot and their lifeless bodies callously tossed into the flames. These chilling testimonies show El Chapo's propensity for sadistic cruelty and the lengths he was willing to go to eliminate his adversaries. Such gruesome acts are a stark reminder of the brutal reality of the drug cartel world, where violence and brutality are currency. Number 1. The prison break. El Chapo's life story has always been steeped in dramatic twists, and his prison escape is no exception. It involved a daring plan executed with precision, a secret underground motorcycle ride on rails. A remarkable mile-long tunnel was meticulously dug, starting from outside the walls of his prison and leading directly to El Chapo's cell, particularly inside his private shower. Once inside the tunnel, the notorious cartel leader embarked on his audacious escape astride an underground motorcycle. As he raced through the secret passage, a carefully orchestrated operation awaited him on the outside. An ATV awaited El Chapo's arrival, swiftly transporting him from the tunnel's exit to a nearby warehouse discreetly acquired for this exact purpose. With the escape flawlessly executed, El Chapo took to the skies, flying away to San Juan del Rio, leaving the confines of the prison behind. This daring prison escape was a resounding success, confounding authorities and captivating the world with its audacity. El Chapo managed to evade capture and remained a free man for an astonishing 6 months, further cementing his reputation as a mastermind of evasion. El Chapo's ability to orchestrate such a meticulously planned escape underscores the sophistication and reach of his criminal empire. If you like this video, you will definitely love our next video.